It's just fantastic. Captain's log. Subdate 210609.8. D. Orkita has cleared crewman Bork for duty. We've already taken the opportunity of putting a security team on Bork while he sits at the con and navigates us through this rather difficult initial passage. He so much as blinks the wrong way. He's getting neuralized, and we're getting stuck. On this channel I have 2 requested subjects. One is on a YouTuber called Piper Raquel, and the other to talk about creepshow art. Both subjects are quite tricky. One involves jailbait. The other involves, one that paints a rather alarming picture of creepshow art if any of it is true. And I say if because I haven't gone through the evidence. If there is going to be any content on those, they will drop next week, because tomorrow is Exhibition of Stupid People Day and Friday is Twat Day. So today instead we're going to address, briefly, because I'm a little bit burnt out, a rather short TikTok video that made me chuckle, with a few mistakes within it that I thought, you know what, you guys will love this. A response video. On this channel, we don't do those often. Take it away, person.
So I choose to allow my girlfriend to sleep with other men.
That is quite the interesting dynamic for any relationship. I'm guessing in this instance it is a partially open relationship. And I say partially because you did not indicate in that same sentence if you have the same permission to go sleep with other women and or men and or other, depending on your preferences. But what's this thing at the top here? I'm not a, air quotes, cuck. And air quotes. According to Google, a cuck is a weak or servile man, a man whose wife is sexually unfaithful, or a cuckold. Seems somewhat accurate here. So how are you not a cuck, if what you described, by definition, makes you a cuck? Why is there a picture of Bunty King here?
That doesn't give you the right to call me a cuck.
Ah, so I was right. It is a partially open relationship. Good to know. Now you've made a mistake here. 2 mistakes. The first mistake is you put this on the internet. And then the second is you questioned everyone's right to use the language that is accurate to describe you because you don't like the use of certain words. Fact over feeling, essentially. And this is where you're always going to disagree with the internet, but then to tell them they don't have the right to call you a name. Yeah, tells me you don't understand the internet. If someone says they don't like to be called, and then insert whichever word it is they don't like here, people are going to call them that for the rest of their life on the internet. And sometimes it may well bleed out into the real world. There may well end up being pilgrimages solely devoted to you, the earlier defined cuck. And by the way, I'm not going to call you myself a cuck. I'm merely stating what the information says. My audience can do this for me, but not to you, only in the comments down below.
And this is a message for all the people out there using that hateful language.
Oh no. Oh no. He's about to make a grand statement. Is this meant to be a Poe? I guess I should make 2 serious points. One, it's probably not advisable to give such statements you're about to make to your audience or to any pending audience that may well see this video because of what you say within it. And 2, hateful language. No, it is the literal definition of the word. But alright, you take that offense. Let's hear what you're about to say.
Why don't you try going a day in my shoes?
No thank you, I don't want to live a day in the life of a cuck, nor the day in the life of somebody who can't keep his partner satisfied physically, emotionally, spiritually. That requires effort, and I'm renowned for being lazy.
Where you are with someone you love very much and you want them to be able to express themselves physically and spiritually in a way that perhaps they can't do with just you.
I am trying so hard to resist every single obvious, air quote, hateful and air quote joke that I can think of when it comes to that statement alone. Sometimes it's really not your fault though. Maybe it's the fault of women!
Now personally, I would never sleep with another woman. I love my girlfriend very much, but...
So it's not a case of getting permission, which I thought you might need to get from her. No, it's far simpler. You get enough from her, but you are unable to give her enough. How many inches is it? I'm just messing, just joking. We here on the Meghan channel take things, especially on the USS Arcadia, very seriously. so super serially, especially when it comes to the plight of the cucks who are taking criticism online for being a cuck. Should I go warm up the ISO cubes for all those hateful, bigoted fascists?
I know that her needs require her to have the right to explore that territory. And if it means I have to sleep on the sofa a few days a week, then, so be it.
Have you considered, and this is me just giving you an idea, maybe an Eiffel Tower, or is the sound of balls slapping balls a bit too much? All jokes aside, you raise a good point, and I hope your couch is incredibly comfortable for those couple nights a week that you are exiled to the couch, while she is getting the spiritual guidance and filling that she needs.
Ultimately, our relationship means more to me than, my ego or my jealousy.
You are right. You are making vast concessions to allow her to explore something that you cannot give her. I assume the guy's name is Tyrone. And while it is big of you to shelve your jealousy at what she is experiencing, something I'm sure you're also wishing that you could receive from Tyrone. When it comes to the idea of monogamous relationships, which this really isn't, but when you try and portray it as if it is when it isn't, you are being a cuck, or behaving as such. Your partner is being incredibly selfish, because there are other avenues to explore together to get what she needs from you, which would, if anyone took it remotely seriously, just involve some working together. No I in team, remember? And that's what relationships are. They are teams. We all want to be on the winning side. Isn't that right, Tyrone?
So think about what you're saying when you use that word.
So I took the opportunity and had a really good long hard think, like your girlfriend. And while I was having that good long hard think, I came to the conclusion that the definition of the word is accurate to describe you, and it is not intended as derogatory. It is intended as a label. Many people love labels, they just don't like it when labels are put on them. They also don't like it when you get mocked for whichever label it is you've been assigned, or given, or you choose to take and adopt. Do you want my serious answer? Nah, you don't need that. No. No, in this, I can't be sure if this was meant as a joke or not, because it was cropped in such a way that the video doesn't have the original person's tag on it. No doubt because of the length of the video, it originated from TikTok, and I'm not going to go looking for it, because I don't know how to use TikTok, and I'm lazy. Anyway, this is a shorter video than I had planned, because I'm a little bit tired. The heat has caused me to be a bit lethargic. I'm making necessary changes. When it comes to the Creepshow art video, possibly, and the possible Pippa or Piper Raquel video, Monday and Tuesday in theory, or Monday and Wednesday next week, if things plan out. As we're done, I do want to know what you all think about this video. Do let me know in the comments down below. I shall be on Twitch tonight streaming some fishing. If I don't see you there, have a fantastic Wednesday, and thank you all very much for listening.